Cinderella Penguin, Part 2. Then suddenly she glanced up at the clock. In all the excitement, she had completely forgotten the fairy's warning. Oh, she cried, it's almost midnight. I have to go. And she ran from the palace in such a hurry that one of her glass flippers fell off and was left lying on the steps. As Cinderella rode away in her carriage, the prince called out, Oh, please don't go. But she was gone. He picked up the glass flipper and said sadly, Who was she? I don't even know her name. The next day it was announced that the prince would marry the penguin whose foot fit the little glass flipper. There was great excitement throughout the land. First, all the princesses tried it on, and then all the penguins of the court, but the flipper was always too small. The royal footmen were commanded to take the flipper from house to house. The stepsisters spent the whole day perfuming and powdering their feet. Cinderella, said the stepmother, your clothes are too ragged to be seen by the royal footmen. Go downstairs and polish the silver until they leave. Oh, please, I would like to try on the flipper too, said Cinderella, knowing it would fit her perfectly. The stepsisters laughed, but then they looked down at Cinderella's wet feet. For the first time, they noticed how delicate they were. A knock came at the front door. Quick, hide her, said the stepsisters. They grabbed Cinderella, threw her down the cellar steps, and slammed the door. Poor Cinderella. She lay upside down with her foot caught in the front door, unable to get free. When the footmen came in, the stepsisters pushed and shoved to be the first to try on the flipper. They were so intent on snatching the flipper from each other that it slipped from their grasp, flipped high in the air, and landed squarely on Cinderella's foot. Everyone stared. It was a perfect fit. As the footman opened the door and helped Cinderella up, the great fairy penguin appeared. With a tap of her magic wand, she transformed Cinderella's tattered rags into the magnificent clothes she had worn to the ball. Cinderella was overjoyed. Oh, thank you, fairy penguin. I thank you with all my heart. The stepmothers and stepsisters' beaks dropped wide open. They stared at Cinderella, spluttering with amazement. Look! Oh my! It's her! Oh no! Oh dear! We've really put our foot in it! The Penguin Prince and Cinderella Penguin were married the very next day, and the wedding bells rang throughout the land. Never before could anyone remember such a joyous and happy wedding. Cinderella and the prince truly loved each other, and they lived happily together ever after. The end.